the most unique artists of his generation. He's a stunning storyteller who always delivers something truly inspirational. It's the one and only Kojey Radical.
With a string of EPs, his debut album, and multiple Mobo nominations, Kojey Radical transcends that of your everyday rapper. With sets both on the Other Stage and the Lonely Hearts Club, could this storytelling enigma become the winner of Glastonbury? Well, welcome back to another episode of Who the F**k. It's the show that aims to take a deep dive in some of the acts performing across festival season in 2022. In today's episode, we're going over, I think, probably the most exciting rapper to emerge out of the UK in the last 10 years. And when you think about all the rappers that emerged out of the UK in the last 10 years, it's a hell of a statement. What can I say? It's my opinion. In today's episode, we're covering the incredible Kojey Radical. If you've never heard of him before, hopefully this video helps answer the question, who the f**k is Kojey Radical?
Came from the mud and the trenches, running and hopping the fences, packing the pen like a weapon, fresh out the pen like a sentence.
Kojo, Adu, Genfi and Posa, better known to his fans as Kojey Radical, is from Hoxton, London. Genre-wise, he's described as British hip-hop and progressive rap. I think there's massive elements of grime there, but I also think inspired by funk, neo-soul, jazz, just really different direction. I think if you're a fan of people like Bakar and Loyal Kana, you should really be paying attention, but he also has the attitude of early 2002 era Ms. Dynamite. Kojey started his journey in music in 2014 with the release of his first mixtape, Dear Daisy Opium, the title of which twins with the book he was illustrating while studying at university. The first single taken from the mixtape was a collaboration with the producer Jay Prince on the record Garden Party.
She echoes compliments in my name, despite the fact I hardly know her. Called the colour yellow, whether sunshine or stain, who cares?
He would continue releasing a string of singles throughout 2015 and into 2016, including a killer remix of Bonkers, We Run the Block.
We run the block since we get them options, free up the sets, free up them boxes, be up.
I think that remix I heard the first time listening to Jaden Smith's Beats One show. Bloody brilliant. In October 2015, he had gone to Toddler T's One Extra show to drop his first ever freestyle. They leave in all the mistakes as well. It's great.
Next, the only thing I fear is seeing how black my lungs are, going to the bank and seeing how blow my funds are.
Before releasing the EP 23 Winters, the EP features a slew of collaborators, but most notably a very fresh and new Tom Grennan on the record Footsteps.
Let's play a game and pin the pressure on the poet. Is it poetry? I rap, I found rhythm inside of poetry.
In 2017, he released his next EP, In God's Body, which again features a range of collaborators, including grime legend Gets on the record Mood.
Sometimes I do not speak. More time I need my space. Why test my patience shoes?
In Jan 2017, he went onto the YouTube show Colours to perform the record Look Like.
Say yes if you notice the flowetry. It's okay to miss me, I've been gone a minute, but I just came back with the poetry.
And later in 2017, he'd feature on Wretch 32's gorgeous Colour Purple. He went on fire in the booth in May 2018, while Charlie Sloth was still at the BBC.
No, I've been that, no, I've been this, no, I've been down there, they call man king. Kojo in the building!
And then later in May 2018, would collaborate with the brilliant Mahalia and the legendary Swindle on the gorgeous record Water.
Something's in the water.
Also in 2018, he joined Gets on Later with Jules Holland to perform his breathtaking record Black Rose.
So golden, I need you golden. So golden.
He would go on to DJ Ace's One Extra live show covering Skepta and WizKid's Energy and performing his record 97 in the Live Lounge. In March 2019, he collaborated with the iconic jungle and drum and bass DJ Shy FX, as well as teaming up with Gets on the phenomenal Bad After We.
Well, if them boy bad, not bad after we. Now I can't lay a hand on none of my G's.
Just taken from Shy's long-anticipated follow-up album, Ragamuffin Sound Tape. I think it's like 7 years in the wait, and goodness me, that's one of my favourite songs ever released. In 2019, Kojey would release the singles Can't Go Back and 2020, the latter of which was a particular highlight of mine in 2019, taking the really exciting angle of the UK drill scene dominating the UK underground that year, but also kind of coming out with a really different angle.
Thought I'd be the man in 21, yeah. Said by 22 that I'd be closer to the fines. Tighten up my circle moving silent, get the grip.
This was followed up with his third EP, Kashmir Tears, which was released to critical acclaim. NME gave the record 5 out of 5, describing it as a tale of deeply emotional tales of everyday life. In May 2019, he himself would go on to later with Jules Holland to perform the EP's title track, Kashmir Tears.
Try and pick me a fight, try and push on every button till implosion inside. But I know what you like, plus I came with a vibe. Ain't no fooling me twice, ain't no rolling the dice.
Following the release of the EP, he put out the single Snakes with the hardest working rapper in the world, Mick Jenkins.
If I tell it, I could pen a book. You could come to London, baby, take a look. I know real drillers, I know real niggas. We don't feel niggas, no, we got them shook.
Most people have never even come across Mick Jenkins, and it's a real shame. He's bloody brilliant. And at the end of 2021, released the killer single War Outside featuring Lex Armour.
War going on outside.
This was the first single taken from his upcoming debut album. He followed this up with the singles Gangster, Stand Out, and Payback.
Payback, the big payback. Dark on both sides, the dress code black. Count my money up, I need my racks.
The debut album, Reason to Smile, was released on March the 11th, 2022 to critical acclaim, scoring 85 on Metacritic. My favourite review again comes from the NME. Kojey Radical sells us the image of the refined Renaissance man he has become, rather than merely resting on his potential. The record features the 3 previous singles, as well as live standouts Talkin', collaborating with legendary Khalees.
Need no introductions, they know who we are. Big black man from Ghana, step forward like I'm in Nkrumah.
And Silk, featuring Massago.
I feel like silk, sexy, handsome, classy.
And then 2 weeks ago, would feature on the cult YouTube show Chicken Shop Date, and it's bloody hilarious.
Do you think being underrated is a negative thing?
Sometimes. I think it's blessed me and it's cursed me, because I could do like everything in a week. Like I could.
Sorry, I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about me.
You're not underrated.
No, I know.
You're overrated.
I'm over.
If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. I put a lot of effort into these videos. If you want to join me on this journey of music discovery, hit that subscribe button. We're going in deep on Glastonbury at the moment. We'll be then following that up with Splendour in the Grass, and then again in August with Reading and Leeds 2022. If you enjoy Kojey Radical and you like this video, just hit that like button. It does all the wonderful algorithmic things. And if you've got something to say or disagree with what I have to say, drop a little comment in the comment section. You know, I think Kojey Radical is such an exciting artist. I think he's been consistently putting out really exciting music for the last 5 years. I think he is I don't really think I know anyone else that makes music like him. Maybe Kendrick, maybe. Like, really different, really out there. It feels incredibly intelligent, and I just can't get enough of him. I think he's absolutely incredible. Have you seen Kojey Radical perform before? Will you be checking him out one of his 2 sets at Glastonbury this year? I think he's playing on the Friday and the Sunday, but it might be the Saturday. You can check on the timetable. I'd love to know what you have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.